Okay, I got more than enough feedback that I'm actually going to drive back now and take a second look at it. Everybody's telling me the flex plate cracked. If I'm wrong, I'll admit it, trying to avoid unnecessary repairs instead of throwing parts at something that doesn't need it. We're gonna go see right now. All right, I'm back at this truck. I'm gonna pull this access cover off right here. There's no debris in there. Well, that is a cracked flywheel. Now I just need to get it spinning and see what's going on with it. You see them bolts from the flex plate to the crankshaft? Them ain't turning. Well, I was wrong. But thanks to you guys pushing me so much, I learned something. And if you've been watching the last couple of videos, you've also learned that you just can't rush through something. You really got to spend the extra time to do everything correctly and don't overlook anything. Now, I haven't made any big decisions on this job yet. I have now that I know exactly what's wrong with it. I was expecting the flex plate to crack more like this than like this. And when it cracked in a circle, it slipped back and it wasn't making any noise. It wasn't turning the crankshaft either. Therefore, logically, I would assume that the crankshaft must have broke. A little deeper diagnosis, and we figured out that that wasn't the case. Also, me taking off the valve cover and doing all that extra work that you guys are gonna think was extra work isn't extra work. This motor came out of a junkyard before I even got my hands on it. The motor was out of a pre-07, so it's got the wrong camshaft phaser for this ECM. So I needed to change out the cam phaser to a post-07 anyway. I'm gonna go ahead and do that while we're doing the rest of the other repairs. We were planning on doing it in time anyway. But nonetheless, thank you guys for riding my butt about this. And I learned something. We all learned something about this. I appreciate you guys' insight. I'm not trying to feed you guys bad information. I'm just trying to show you the steps that I go through in diagnosing and figuring things out. Crawl under some Chevys in the rain and work underneath them in the rain and get water in your ear and nobody cares and there's nobody out there. One of the O'Reilly's employees coming around kicking me in the leg and stuff and nobody cares. Nobody cares.